Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sidney Marilyn and today's video is really special. Before I get into this amazing video that I'm doing today, please remember to like, subscribe, share to friends, share to the beautiful army, share to all the K-pop stands out there if you guys are interested in my videos. But today, if you guys haven't already read the title, we are going to be doing a BTS TINYTAN PIÑATA. Today's is really special because it is my favorite member, but I'm OT7 as always. But yes, we're going to be doing a BTS TINYTAN PIñata of Jimin. Yes, Jimin, my little Jimin. As you can see, we're going to be doing him, little baby TINYTAN Jimin. We're going to be doing him as a piñata. This is something new. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing these piñatas. If you guys are interested and if you guys want to see more of the TINYTAN piñatas, comment down below. I will for sure respond to all of those and have all of those in consideration if you guys really want to have a series like I did of BT21 of piñatas, but of TINYTAN. If you guys are really interested, please leave a comment down below like I did in the BT21 piñata character series. If you guys haven't, you guys can go click that little thing right there and that will pop you up to the BT21 series, the whole entire thing. I will be putting all of that down in the description so that you guys can have that as a checklist if you guys are following along through this whole entire process. But yes, I will be having each and every little video clip is specifically how to make TINYTAN Jimin. But enough of me talking. I think you guys already know what it's about, so let's get on with the video. First, we are starting off with the mix that consists of flour and water called engrudo, or I would say in English, the mix. Then we need newspaper a lot because we will cut it into strips and use for the head and body. Here we use cardboard poles, newspaper, and a cardboard box for the body, also a balloon for the head. We cut the flaps on the top and taped it down for a solid base, and also the other side where the head will be put on, as you can see in this little clip. Then once it's all taped down, as you can see, we see if the head is going to fit, just in case for any modifications that we need to do. The feet were made with the cardboard flap and shaped and cut to Jimin's shoe. We also cut the legs in half from a long cardboard pole, so yes, you will need 2 long cardboard poles, or 4 in total, 2 for the legs, 2 for the arms. We cut flaps at the bottom of the legs to then tape down to the feet, and also cut the top of the cardboard pole where the body will be standing on, just for a little bit more of stability. For both the hands and feet, we use my sister's stuff so it can be like a small Jimin. Here we are tracing the hands on a piece of cardboard. Here is the hand all cut out. We used a mitten, as you can see. Then my mom decided to make a finger heart instead of Jimin pointing, because as you can see in the figure for Jimin, he is actually pointing. He doesn't have finger hearts on his hands. Then she taped down the rest of the fingers as you can see, just for a little bit more of reassurance. We made the other hand just like Jimin's hand was. We didn't want to remodify anything, just so it can be a little bit more original. Then we cut 2 flaps of the arms so the hands can easily be put in, as you will see in a little bit. After that, we taped it down to the arms for better securance, just so that it wouldn't be flapping around and it could be a little bit more easily put on the arms once we have it all done. The head was done with the big balloon and then added newspaper and the mix to the entire balloon. You can see this whole entire process of how the balloon and everything else was done. By one of the BT21 videos that I have, I describe what types of balloons and how the mix is made, but I will also leave a description down below for you guys. After the newspaper and the mix are added to the body, as you can see, more newspaper and mix are being added just for more reassurance, as I always say. A piece of cardboard is then cut out to make the bottom piece of the body for a little bit more stability, so it wouldn't be tumbling over when it was put on top of the feet. Here, the newspaper is crumbled up to make a small, somewhat ball, and that makes the shoe molding, if that's how it's supposed to be said. Then a longer piece is crumbled and added to the mix, then put on the back just for the shoe molding process of how it's supposed to be a shoe. This next part is done the same way as the shoe to make the pant design, because Jimin is wearing pants in this one and the shoe is covered over the pants, so it was a little bit more easier just to make the pants with the shoes so it can be one whole entire structure and be more stable. Here you can see both the legs done and ready to rest to then be dried off, and they are positioned just like Jimin. Here the head, the body, and the feet are all dried. My mom then cut out a salt tin to make the neck because we didn't have anything as that wide, so we decided a salt tin would be good for that. My mom then took this video of the hand with newspaper and mix just to add details of how Jimin's hand will be with the finger hearts. The hand then is being papered down so that it can actually look like a finger hand and stay in its structure how it's supposed to stay. My mom is then molding the finger hearts. This was a bit of a tough process just because the fingers didn't want to stay in its place and it was getting difficult to mold it because it was coming apart in the end, but we finally got it to where it's going to look like a finger heart. Then we added string so all the parts can be put together, which is the legs, the body, the arms, and the head, all connected together in one whole entire string. Then we added more newspaper and mix to add dimension to Jimin's body, so the legs and body stuck together as well. Finally, the hands are taped down to the body just for more reassurance, so that it would not fall down once we are adding more paper and mix on top. Once it is taped down, you add mix and newspaper to make it stay together. Then we cut flaps on the salt tin to make the neck, as you can see. Here we are making Jimin's red hat with another balloon, but only covering like half of it, not the whole entire balloon. We cut out the rest of the hat with cardboard, as you can see, and just cut it into a little oval. Then we measured the hat to see where to cut and make it all even, just so that there wouldn't be any odds. Then we finally taped down all of the hat together and made sure it fit well onto Jimin just before we added any mix and newspaper to the hat. Moving on to making Jimin's hair, we did it with cardboard and shaped it and just taped it down for a good structure. Then the mix and newspaper were added to make Jimin's hair more detailed and not just as straight. As you can see, Jimin is all dried and ready. I kept this a secret from the other video that I previously posted, just so that you guys can see the whole entire process in one. Finally, we are adding the color to Jimin's body and feet, or shoes, whichever one. We also added Jimin's small nose in the end because we forgot. Here we added the shirt and Jimin's gray colored hair. We didn't put it all the way down, just to make it look a little bit more like a shirt. Finally, we added the shirt details and all that was missing, as in the pants, the cutout pants, and everything else that was on Jimin's clothing. And finally, we have here Tiny Tan Jimin all done. As you can see, I did the eyes, the eyebrows, and the mouth with cardstock paper, just for it to be a little bit more vibrant and a little bit bigger instead of using normal paper. Okay, so that is how we made BTS TINYTAN Jimin. As you can see, almost exactly the same. We changed up the fingers, as you guys saw how the whole entire process was. But thank you guys so much for watching. That is it for today's video. If you guys haven't already, please like, subscribe, share it to friends, share it to armies, share it to K-pop stans out there, anybody out there who hasn't watched my videos yet. Please do that. Share, comment down below if you guys really, like I said in the beginning, really want to see more of these piñatas. And if you guys do, comment down below, leave a like. That's it for today's video, like I said, for the billionth time today. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.